Hello, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We have to, in this video, we have to continue the third part of this video. In the previous video, we have discussed about the rows, column, and data frames of the CSV file. We have to import the data file, and then we have to read the file of the series, and then we have to generate their columns, all the table in the table form, and there are rows, last rows, and after that we have to complete the selecting column row and return series, and there are multiple things onto it. So now what we have to do, here we go. For the previous video, we have did the work uh, from here. Yes, here we putting it together, selecting rows, column, sorting cities and longitude of all cities, the latitude, and sorting the. So here's the temperature one, and the temperature one cities longitude is greater than 50 and cities is greater than 9. So we get the temperature one and the temp. So it's not temp one, temp two. Here is the temp one data series and longitude. Here in temp three there is a temp two that will be stored in the longitude. So show eliminating temp three with then temp two and then temp one. Use these long lines. Okay, now for our turn, it is our turn. Here we will read the countries in CSV file into the data frame. Okay, so if we just run this cell, read the country CSV file into the data frame. So what we have to do, there is a f is equal to open the countries dot CSV and okay, why is giving the error? We just take them from the start. And what we will do, run this code. Now it's working. So first of all, run this one. Why it's giving the error? Okay, first of all, we have to check it out. In our simple data, mm, upload the notebook and upload the notebook. So I will upload the notebook. So what we do here, okay, so if I just do it, no, Sure. So now here is asking find all countries that are not in EU and don't have coastline together with their populations sorted by population smallest to greatest. Your code is here. Actually, he's saying that in countries file. Actually, if I want to open the country section, I actually have to close this file and also have to close this file. So here I actually have to open the countries.csv. This is my assignment and this is my assignment number one. And this is cities or these countries. Yes, I have to open this one. Find all countries that are not in Europe. So first of all, we will do the code that the country which is not in Europe. So how we can find the country which is not in Europe? So okay, so now what we do, we have to do this is our query. So if we just if we just do the remove this file, or I will do this file. What I have to do, this is our countries. So we write here UNTRIS countries. Now we have to open the package and then write try country.eu. I think if we just I will tell you something that if we just write the countries here, okay, so this is the country. If we just write the countries and here actually we have to find all the countries which is have the Europe has consist of Euro, yes, no, all these include. So here's a find all countries that are not in the Europe. So what we have to do is just EU right here. So the all countries which is just include in Europe, or they will find here yes, yes, no, no, yes, yes, no, all the things will be complete. For example, this name a Europe data type object. Okay, so you just have to find that this is yes and 41 line. I will check in 41 line that is yes. Okay, this is correct data, but we have to display only that data which is not in Europe. Okay, so which is not in Europe, we have that's what we have to do. We have to write the countries countries dot EU the str string, and here we have to write the contains if we just write the control space and here contains. Okay, so now here curly bracket and now here we will write no. Okay, just no. Right, then we have to run the code. Maybe this one will work or not, I don't know. Yes, this is working. So all the data which has no countries will be displayed. Okay, so if I write here only A, which is not exist in the UL. Okay, so if I run the A, so maybe it's a because it's a somehow the error will cause because it's not the functionality. The A is doesn't in the EU column. In new column A is not included. So if I just set the yes or just set the right the Y here and run the code and all the yes code is really here. Okay, so you can also check it here for yes. You can also here so the yes all the code will come here. Okay, so another thing that if I just have to but we have to display for the no code. Okay, so we will run the code. There is no code. For example, there is a Albania has no Europe, is not including Europe. So I will check here. The Albania is not in Europe, but there no yes, it's not in Europe column. Okay, so here Andoria is not in column and Belarus is not in column. So let's check here. Belarus is not in Europe. Okay. So now the all countries which is not in Europe is now listed here. Now here is another thing that we go for the next line. Here is uh, and don't have countries which is not in Europe and don't have coastline together with their population and don't have coastline together. Now we have to sort that element which is not contain the coastline. So if this is yes, but this is no, no, this is yes. So what we have to do, we have to first of all we write declare as the we have to write it temp1. I don't know. It's okay. Maybe it is feasible or not. Then we have to write the temp2 here, and after temp2 we will write the here we have to not sort it the countries which is not so first of all we will we have to embed this one. Oh, we have to need to do this maybe. Okay, so this is country countries dot for the coastline. Okay, so COAST coastline this line. Okay, so now we have to write the string that contains now which content we have to need only for those who have coastline and don't have coastline. Also, what's happening here? Don't have coastline, which don't have coastline. So we have to write here no. Okay. So now we have to maybe if I just write because it will not run. The code will not run because we do not have to print. So we have to write the temp3 and which will be here the temp1 and the temp2 but maybe it's not work. Maybe I hope that it will not work. It will not work because it will not temp3 and now we have to write temp3. I don't know either it will work or not. Yeah, the coastline. Yes, it's coastline. No, no, no. The countries are which is with the coastline. No countries okay with the coastline. No, it's separated the no. We do not need this one. We have to write it and okay. So the both will be fulfill the requirement. Okay. So now here is giving the error because the AND operator is not working and here and what we have to do is we actually have to do it or operator. I don't know. No, not this one. I don't know. No, not this one. Let me check what we are doing here. We have to do the countries which is not contained coastline also. So if I just write the cursor here and maybe the maybe a somehow a problem with a frame shape data frame with shape 15 or 14 data frame temp 1 we have to print here just okay for now I will tell you about that if we just have to print the data which is not contained in the Europe. So we will do this query that string dot contain no. So I will check it about that there is no the country will be shown here with this no Europe. The country is not including the Europe. It's showing here, but I want that the country which is not included in the coastline. So I will do this, and here I will comment this, and here I will run this code, and the country which is not included in the coastline will be shown here. So, but I need those countries which is both are not in Europe and coastline. If the country which is in Europe and coast and which is in Europe and not in coastline will should not be shown. Uh, it should not be shown here. So I actually need the countries which only both countries Europe and Australia should not be which have no country. So what we have to do, we have to just do nothing. We have to just control C and just no. I will just do this again. We have to make the AND operator, and we have to copy this one. Yes, this one. We have to copy this one and we have to paste this here. Okay, for now we will comment out this and we have to take the output of temperature one. Sorry, I mean temp one. We can also temp one, or we can also change whichever we need the name. Okay, so we will just run the code, and the country which is not included in both will be shown here. Okay, okay. For now, we will do go further. We will go further, and here is shown that the countries together with their population have the all the countries which are not in Europe and don't have the coastline together with their populations. Yes, together with the population data is shown here and sorted by the population smallest to largest. And we have to sort the population from smallest to larger. Okay, so what we have to do, first of all, I will cut this one and paste it here, and also I will tell the if the country if the CUNTR country with no coastline, the country if the country with no coastline, uh, code is undeveloped. Code is here. One line of code is there. Code here below. So if the person anyone want to watch it, you can comment it out and can run this code. Okay. So here we have the cost line together with the population. Okay. So with the population we have provided the code. Okay. So I will also cut it out from here and just paste it here. Okay. So if I will also write here that if the countries if the country which is has no which is not in Europe, the code line will be here. I will just copy this one and just paste it here and do this, comment it down and just control S, save it here, and I will also run this with this do not affect any other thing. Now here what I have to do, sort it by population smallest to largest. Okay, now we need the population from the smallest to largest. We do nothing, we just have to the variable as a temp2 sorted or temp2, or here we will write there are a lot of words here, but we have to do it right here. Okay, sorted by the population smallest to largest temp here, and we write here 20 RI countries, and we will write COE20 RI 20 countries dot population is copied here and just paste it here, population, and COUNTRID of countries with the population to countries with 10 to countries dot population is less than 0. Now we actually need to 0 to uh, with the ascending order. So here is another code which is written already above. I will check it out. And there is a one thing that latitude is greater than 0. Latitude is greater than 0 is here. Zero and 0. I don't know how to do this with the ascending order. Check it out here. This is the country with the ascending and descending. Yes, this type of code is here. The ascending and descending. I will just copy here and just I have to write it here. Okay, so this type of code should be available. Okay, so sort values I will write as 10 to, and here I will do this Okay, यहाँ पर हमने mean, here uh, we have to take out the result of the mean. So we have to do the series and the mean will outdated mean will become from the data. And now it's my turn here, and here we will have to do the code with this controller for the same. Find the average population of the country with coastline. Okay, so first of all we have to find the average population. So I will write temp, if I write temp1 and just comment it out here. Sorry, not temp1, just maybe previous data will be shown which we have done maybe previously temp1. So this is temp1, temp2, and this is temp2. So from here we write temp3. Okay. So temp3 here I will write the average population of the country. So the coastline of average population, the formula of the average population is this one. So it is not grouped by country dot this one. So we'll just write here. We'll just write here as well. We have a countries, COUNTR countries. So we have to just run the code. Group by the cities, not actually the city, the countries and coastline. Okay, so we have to copy this. I find the average population of countries with coastline. So tab 3. Temperature dot mean. No, not this one. Actually, we have to find the average. This is the average temperature. This is the code. We have to copy. And we write it here. So we have this COUNTRI countries. We just run the code using dump by average. Dump by average countries dot. We do not have temperature. We have to find the countries. Countries dot countries. I don't know. Is there any country? It's a country. COUNTRY. I don't know the average of the the average of the country. So we have to first of all
Okay, I have done this work till here. So the next for the World Cup .ss CSV file and the Titanic uh, for the Titanic data is this one, maybe in next video, and maybe this is one last one. Uh, there is a World Cup data. I don't know where is the World Cup data. Maybe for the players data. So it is two things, and this one is made inshallah in the next video. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.